Hello, this is Tony from Blogging Diabetes. This week I want to talk to you a little bit on my vlog about what happened the other night to me. And this is also something that a doctor's not going to tell you, practitioner or nurse. This is something that you're not going to learn talking to a physician, and that you can get from somebody in the diabetes community like me. So I hope this helps. I just want to tell you a little bit about what happened. Yesterday, before dinner, I tested my blood sugar, and it was 175. I went, picked up my girl at daycare, came back, made dinner, and I had a little bit of snacks with her while I was making dinner, but not too much. And when I went to have dinner, which was just really made up of a sandwich and some chips, I overbolused a little bit, just because I knew I had been snacking a little bit, and I just wanted to compensate for that. So dinner's over, it's about an hour later, and I'm walking up my stairs and I feel that low feeling. I start getting the shakes, I go to say something, and I'm blurting it out. I'm not making any sense. So I go and I check, blood sugar's 44. I said, great. So I went down to my pantry, I grabbed a couple glucose tablets and had some Snapple, which is about 8 ounces. So maybe a total of about 40 carbs. So I figured that'll do it, and I didn't overdo it. I didn't try to overcompensate by attacking everything in my pantry. That was it. So after that, I figured I'd be good. About an hour or two later, I did a workout. I did about 30 minutes of weight training, and then I also did about 30 to 40 minutes of cardio. So that all went well. No problems with blood sugar that I knew of, and I sat down to watch about the last 30 minutes of Nip Tuck. And towards the end of it, I started feeling nauseous. So when that happened, I said, oh no. I started feeling, and when you get a high blood glucose or blood sugar, that's where I typically start to feel, is in my legs and nauseousness. So I run up and I check my blood sugar, and as my meter's counting down from 5, I say to myself, please God, don't be what I think it is. And it was. It was 468, which is super high for me. I immediately took a separate shot with about half of my correction dose, and I took the other half in my bolus, a correction bolus. So I figured that would bring it down. But just very frustrated, thinking to myself, okay, I'm trying to do everything right. What happened? So it's really not something I can explain just yet. I don't know if it had something to do with exercising or just maybe stress. But one of the things I tend to think about is, when it comes to diabetes, sometimes it's not just the physical, what you're doing. It's the mental part of it. So maybe it's just the mental stress, the worrying, things like that caused it to be high. But I don't know. It just happens, and this is something that you won't learn talking to a doctor. Everybody that I know that probably has diabetes has had a day like today, so or a day like yesterday for me. So hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but it probably will. So just try to know that you're not alone, and there's others out there that you can talk to about it. And good luck. This is Tony, Blogging Diabetes. Take care.